Well, here's the room with the lights off. Want to show this first before I get into all the details of this cave. Enjoy, guys.
I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. This is exclusive.
What up, guys? JK Drip Mode. And today, I'm not doing another dial. And I'm not doing anything creative. What I'm doing today is I'm gonna present finally my man cave. Yes! 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 Very curious on seeing how big my collection is, so I said it's a great opportunity to now make a video about my man cave / office. Since I was little, the first thing that I remember is that my dad got me a collection of He-Mans. He got me all of them. And that started the whole thing. Like, I got those He-Mans and I was playing with them. I had a thing with displaying them, and I had a thing with making sure I had all of them. I love to observe them like trophies at times. This definitely animates me to be more creative. So in this cave, what you're gonna see is a lot of things that are related to my era. In regards to the genre specific, and when it comes to movies, when it comes to video games, and it comes to cartoons that I grew up on. Some 80s, 90s, 2000. This collection, I feel like it's a 90s collection, and not that they're made in the 90s, but the subject of that piece is related from the 90s. You know, so this room, you're gonna see it's definitely very influenced with the work that I do, my other hobbies as a painter, as an illustrator, and as a toy collector, and as a dial maker. So yeah, so you're gonna see all that right now. Let's get to it. This is basically my workstation. This is where I produce, this is where I create. You guys have seen me done many of my other dials on this table. Here I'm basically working, so moving right along. So this is my art area. This is where I have all my art supplies, my spray cans. I'm displaying one of my favorite pieces that I did in Miami, and then also I have all the pop toys of Mr. Bob Ross. Yeah, that's my little section. This is my Assassin's Creed section. So you saw me build this little dial. Got all the Assassin's Creeds, well, most of them, except for After Back Flag. Yeah, those are the ones I'm missing. And then that I forgot his name. He's from the movie, but yep. My Assassin's Creed. Starting off with McFarlane, the Infernal Parade. Been a fan of McFarlane for years. Love his work. His style is more of a statuette style figurine. They're posable, but very limited in posability. But I'm just obsessed with the details. These are from like the 90s. A little dial for it, kind of giving it this little freak show parade environment where you're also able to turn on the lights as well. The Crow. Alright, he's from the 90s. Brandon Lee, rest in peace. This is one of his most successful films, and unfortunately during his filming there was a rumor that one of the bullets was not a blank, and when they were shooting that scene he actually got shot. Terminator 2 was a big one. This was like in '92. I remember because I went to the theater watching this movie. Love Arnold, big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And here he is, Mr. T100, Sarah Connor. Got the NES cartridge, T100, T1000, as a cop, getting shot. That's the piece from that lava scene where he gets thrown into that little lava thing in the end. And here's also the 8-bit version. And then part 3 with all the boxes. Love Terminator. The Twisted Fairy Tale, so Peter Pumpkin Eater, Jack and Jill, Hansel and Gretel, Humpty Dumpty, and Little Miss Muffin, side of her tuffet, eating her curves and waves. And you got here, it's from the Monster series, that's Jack the Ripper. I forgot this guy's name, but he represents like Genghis Khan. And then you got the Tooth Fairy. And then my favorite, this guy's from movie Maniacs, and this is the legendary Lord of Darkness from Legends. Great movie, childhood classic. And yes, that dial right there, I built it. E for Vendetta. If you've seen that film, you know what I'm talking about. This guy's awesome. I needed to get him. He's actually new, and was able to get him at a very good price. Some of them are anime from my era. You know, we got Vampire Hunter D, you got Appleseed, the Guyver. I was so happy that I was able to get this guy. I definitely go around shopping and negotiating and seeing how low I could get it, and I got him at a very reasonable price. Just some more stars back there as well. But I definitely want to hook this one up. I feel like there's no reason for it besides just being the anime area, so I kind of want to give it some attention. Transformers. Yeah, Megatron. These are all from the new Transformers. These are from the movie. Optimus Prime, you got Jack, Bumblebee. And then you got some unique ones. This was my old car. It was called Lost Planet. And these little pirates getting these mechs. Oh, I was obsessed with it. Gundam. A friend of mine, when he gave me this, I was just like honored. I was very honored because it's badass. The detail that he put on this. So yeah, thanks Ernesto, we see this. Yep, I've had this guy for a minute. This is Voltron. Definitely, I think he's the pioneer of the whole robot movement. You know, these are 5 lions, and when they combine, they turn into a giant robot. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Superman. Yes, I'm a big Superman fan, and my favorite Superman is Christopher Reeve's Superman. I grew up watching his version of Superman. I do like the new Superman as well, but Christopher Reeve is always going to be Superman. So here's his area, built his dial. That's the Fortress of Solitude. Comic book, another figurine, a pop toy. So yeah. So now I'm going to focus on my Ninja Turtles. Here is Raphael. If you watch my other videos, I built this whole dial just to go with the figure. Was able to get the newspaper from. And these guys, believe it or not, I got these guys yesterday. They arrived finally. The babies. The babies are eating pizza. They're crazy. Got the little container with the ooze in the back. Put them on a skateboard. And Mikey's going crazy eating pizza. And then I also got Mikey just got this piece. It actually comes with, when you buy this new piece right here from a movie where he spins the nunchuck. Pretty badass. Donnie's pissed, he got chips. He was embarrassed, and Raphael got his slice, so he don't care. He's happy. So yeah, so this is my Ninja Turtle area. Also, here are my Ninja Turtle classics. I've had these since I was a little kid. They're the soft head turtles. You can squish their heads and they're soft. You got back there, you got Crane, you got Master Crane, Rocksteady and Bebop, Shredder, April O'Neil, Dr. Braxton. You got the Foot Clan, and you got Casey Jones from the movie. And then also I got the two paintings, well, drawings from the movie that April O'Neil was drawing. These are knockoffs. These are Chinese knockoffs. And how you can tell is that their bands are colored. The original NECAs are all red, like the video game. From the comic book, actually. So these are the color head ones. I prefer to get these. But the price is freaking unbelievable, and the detail is worth it. It's actually one of the best replicas I've ever seen. So this is my Street Fighter collection. Got them all actually. This is the dial that I built. This is the Deserted Temple. You can watch the video on my channel of me making this. Including, I'm starting to collect the Storm collection. This is the new Akuma from Street Fighter 5. Zangief right there, he's also from Street Fighter 5. Those guys are actually pretty badass. The rest of them are, these guys are all Sota toys. They don't make them anymore, so they're hard to find, and they're actually very pricey. So I actually had maybe 40% of this whole collection, and then I started collecting the rest of them, hunting them auction. Got my comic books from, there are 8 issues. I got these from the 90s, and then you got all the little pins, some DVD movies, video games, and I got Dan. I kept this guy in the package. He's so hard to find, and when I found him, for the price that I found him, I'm like, I'm not even gonna open it. All right, The Matrix. Definitely love the movie. I think the movie itself set new standards in filmmaking and storytelling. This is The Matrix, basically a cool version of the Messiah. So here are all the figures. These guys are all McFarlane as well. That's saying McFarlane is a badass. Akira is ahead of his time. It came out in the late 70s, early 80s. Everything was hand drawn. The concept of the story is definitely ahead of its time. So I collected all the story, graphic novels, all the miniatures. These are all characters from the movie. And I also replicated the cover, kind of like a dial. Okay, that's Kaneda and his bike. That's the lettering. You see what I'm talking about. And then also McFarlane is responsible for making these figures available. McFarlane built them in the, I want to say, yeah, it was like late 90s, early 2000s. And then these are all the figurines from all the characters from the movie. And then these are other characters not from Akira, but McFarlane did build a series of anime. You know, Ghost in the Shell, Tenchi, and others. So, but it was really focused on Akira. Oh, and how could I forget? This is the Kaneda jacket. My girl got this for me for, I believe, Christmas. Couldn't believe she got this jacket. I love her. She's amazing. Yeah. So I got Mortal Kombat here. Why? Because when I bought the game, it came with this bookshelf that holds books. So I used it to hold the Akira novels, but I also now turn it into the Mortal Kombat section. Here you got Sub-Zero. Here you got Scorpion, and here you got Reptile. These guys are Storm collection toys. They're badass. You can switch them and give them every pose you can, and you can do the fatalities as well. So this is just called Twisted Oz, but this is the Wizard of Oz. Here's Oz, his little minion, Dorothy. She has this S&M thing going on here. And then that creature back there, that's Toto. That's Dorothy's dog. The Crow, Tin Man, and you got the lion that needs his courage. Here he is getting all stabbed and stuff. Spawn. Spawn was a huge in the 90s. Here's Spawn. There's different variations of Spawn. This is my horror section, and I'm gonna start off with Leatherface. This is classic Leatherface right here. This is him at the end scene when he has that suit, and it's also the scene where he first reveals himself when you go inside. There's the mask from the new Chainsaw Massacre, and then they got a little toy chain. So, in the movie. And here's some of my Freddy masks. This is Freddy's first mask. This is the mask that came out in the 80s that you were able to purchase. A lot of wear and tear. And then this mask right here, it's funny. I did a vlog about how much I hate this mask, and my sister out of nowhere gave me this as a gift for Christmas. So I love you, sis. But now I have it. How funny. But my favorite mask is from Dark Rider right here. This mask right here is legit. This is all silicone. They're all custom made. Check out Dark Rider. He is a badass. He makes all of them from 1 through 5. So here's the claw from part 1, and then here's some other wannabe claws. They're fake. They're toys. So just in case if I can't go into with these, I can wear those. And then these are the first Freddy gloves. His sweater, a little miniature sweater. I've been trying to find him for years, and so I ended up making him myself. The video is also on my YouTube. My favorite horror guy character is Freddy. I love Freddy. I've been loving Freddy since I was little. So I just love the fact that he could get you in your dreams. So I got a lot of Freddy. Fresh Freddy. Then I got Freddy from part 3 with the chest of souls. Here's the big version of him. Got all the cool little pop toys and stuff, and then also got the McFarlane 18-inch, or you want to call it the 1/4 scale Freddy. You got other memorabilias, and then here also you got the new Nightmare Freddy. This is where he's the devil, and here he is with the trench coat. So here's the door from Nightmare on Elm Street, and then now here is the dial. I love this dial. This dial, I took a lot of time to build this dial, but it's basically the furnace, the boiler room, and I put every character. I have every 1/6 character from NECA, but I'm missing one Freddy, and that's the Freddy in his suit and tie. But I got every Freddy. Freddy 2, Freddy 2, Freddy 5, Freddy 5, Freddy 3, McFarlane Freddy, he's back there. That's the 1/6 version of this one right here. And Freddy in the hospital, Freddy as a chef, and then I also got the new Freddy. It was an okay attempt, you know, it wasn't that bad, but definitely had to have him. And then I got Freddy as a little baby, and then the little miniature Muppet toy that he plays with. Also, because all these toys come with heads, I got the little headstands for all of them. The dogs. But yeah, here's all the headstands. Here's all the heads on the headstands. Freddy on the TV when he says "Welcome to prime time, bitch." So I might redo this one, but I needed to have him. Alright, that's Deborah from part 3 or part 4, I believe, from Freddy. She turns into a cockroach. And these guys are all the artwork for the loose fit toys. I just thought they were awesome to display. And here they are. You got the 8-bit, got Freddy 2, Freddy also as a surgeon. And then you got Super Freddy back there. Alright, so this area right here is like 8-bit / Freddy vs Jason. So here's a whole bunch of Freddy vs Jason pop toys, Funko toys. This is from Freddy vs Jason's when Freddy turns into the devil. This is the 8-bit Freddy. And then here you got the McFarlane Freddy and Jason. Here are the NES console games. Here's Freddy from Final Chapter, and then right here you got the duel of Freddy vs Jason from the movie Freddy vs Jason. Alright, I got some stuffed animals and then painting. This is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so I left them up there. I was collecting them, got into them in the 90s, then I slowly just stopped. Definitely a huge fan of this franchise. They're badass. I mean, when this movie came out, I went nuts. I loved the Predator. Big fan of the Predator more than the Alien. But these are Japanese, and these are Triguns. These are all from the Trigun series. Alright. And the detail on these guys are crazy. He's part of the Akira manga series that McFarlane did. But the rest of them are the Japanese Trigun. So. This is my Super Mario Brothers section right here. Yoshi, Toad, Donkey Kong, Mario, and Luigi, and I built the pipes, and I got this little mint. I just feel like it needs a little bit more work. These are monies. I created these. They're blank canvases, and you can just paint them however you want. From Back to the Future, I got this at Universal Studios. Awesome piece, great detail. Wish that the lights turned on. Maybe I could do something to this, but that's the DeLorean. Got the Pop Toys of Rampage. Oh, I'm so happy these guys were made. I'm a huge fan of this game. I played this when I was little for a long time. Then you have Mad Max. It's Al Pacino. Yeah, I have him there randomly. He's guarding the H.R. Geiger book. H.R. Geiger is an actual painter, and he is also responsible for Alien. He invented the character Alien, so his style, you can see his style reflected on the character as well. So that is a McFarlane piece. It's a statue of one of his paintings, left in the box. Then up here, my childhood classic is Ren and Stimpy. I love these guys. I used to watch them so as Rugrats and Doug, but Ren and Stimpy were my favorites. Alright, and then this is my Marvel area. It's not that huge, but I start collecting the Marvel Selects, and I'm liking the way they look. So this is from the Deadpool movie. You got Deadpool, got Colossus, got Cable. Threw in Gambit. I love Gambit. Hello, mon ami. And then I was lucky. Somebody was about to throw away this Infinity Gauntlet just because he lost the stones. I was like, give me that, because now it looks like I'm on the quest. I'm looking for the stones. And then back there, I have every comic book card of Marvel from 1990. And this is basically where I got a lot of my knowledge of the Marvel world. And you can see everything about them. And in the back of the cards, you got info on when they first appeared, a little bit of history of who they are, who are their enemies, who are their allies. Here you got Wolverine. Here you got the Infernal Parade from the recent movie, and I painted this so you could actually see the video on my channel. Here you got Deadpool again, acting like a fool, upside down. And then over here, this is not Marvel related, but this is Bioshock. This is Big Daddy right here. And then my nephew gave me this cool digital painting. It's authentic. And then up here, I'm starting my collection of Stranger Things. The Demogorgon will be coming here soon, so yeah. But here's all the other characters. Okay, 11 and all the other characters. Then you got the Thing, also in McFarlane. See the rest of my room? This is all my diplomas and all my achievements. Some of my other paintings is the Ninja Turtle painting that I did. Famous Street Fighter poster. And then these are actually all trading cards of Akira. I put them all in the plastic slides. Another Street Fighter poster. So yeah, so that's basically my collection. This is the most current. This hobby allows me to evolve my talent and also inspire my work as well with different corporations that I work with. Yeah, here it is. This is everything. So I mean, again, guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to reach out, write a comment, hit that like button, and if you want to see my face again, hit subscribe. All right, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I promise you, when I get back from my vacation, I'm gonna get right back at it and start building more dials. I have a couple of new dials in mind for certain pieces of my collection as well. All right, guys. Laters.
I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Exclusive.